there's a lot of people who are against Bitcoin, right? They go like, well, it doesn't mean anything. It's hocus pocus money. It's just internet money. It's not based on anything. Okay. What is the US dollar based on? What's it based on? Toilet paper? What is it based on? It used to be based on the gold standard, right? Whatever amount of gold we had, that's the only currency we could put out. Well, that went out of the window in the 70s with the Nixon administration. Now what? That's why we have 36 trillion in debt, people. You guys got to think. Bitcoin, supposedly, at the moment, well, not supposedly, it hasn't been done yet, is the only finite asset that we have, that you can get into, that will protect you from the debasing of the US currency, what the government is punishing you with, okay? So, okay, what happened to also MicroStrategy this week? Well, no, it was last week, and actually 23rd is going to be the day that every single ETF out there. So you all know there's an ETF called QQQ. It's the NASDAQ 100 ETF Exchange Traded Fund, okay? MicroStrategy was put in there with also Palantir, right? And 2 stocks were kicked out. All right. So this is called a rebalancing, right? This happens all the time. And MicroStrategy is not in the triple Qs. To me, MicroStrategy going into the triple Qs or the NASDAQ 100 ETF is not the issue. You know what the issue is? Bitcoin now is in the NASDAQ 100, period. All the naysayers of Bitcoin, from Vanguard to Jamie Dimon, who are all turning around now slowly, what did they say? Bitcoin is meaningless. It's garbage. It's an asset. It's paper, and it doesn't mean anything. You can't use it. You can't buy a cup of coffee or whatever. No. It's a holder of value. It's digital gold. It's a digital currency, right? Okay. Well, all these people, well, not all these people, every single one of us, well, hopefully we do, we're saving some money. We have an IRA or 401k. And hopefully you were listening and you have been dollar cost averaging into some sort of ETF for the last 10, 15, 20 years. Okay. Well, if you did that with the triple Q, now you own Bitcoin, like it or not. Well, there is a percentage of MicroStrategy that needs to be bought on the 23rd because it's going to be part of that index now. Okay. All right. A lot of people are saying that's going to put an immense amount of pressure on MicroStrategy. It's going to take off, go to 500. No, none of that is going to happen. The rebalancing is already happening. Maybe at the end of the day, it will show a massive amount of volume because all the NASDAQ 100 ETFs that are offered out there, the biggest one is by Invesco. They have to buy MicroStrategy. And triple Qs, or NASDAQ 100 ETF, is a market capitalization weighted index. Number one is Apple. So if you were to go buy $100 worth of triple Qs, $8.50 of that 100 is going to go into Apple. If you were to go buy the second one, I think is third one is NVIDIA. Second one, I think, is Microsoft. So according to market capitalization is how the weighting is done in the triple Qs. Well, MicroStrategy's weighting is going to be 0.47. So for each single dollar that you're putting into the triple Qs, you're buying 47 cents worth of MicroStrategy. Okay? And you're buying Bitcoin, period, like it or not. Okay? So you are participating in the marketplace. And I am thrilled that MicroStrategy did make it to into triple Qs, and MicroStrategy breaking into the NASDAQ 100 is not the issue. Bitcoin is the NASDAQ 100, okay? MicroStrategy's upcoming inclusion in the NASDAQ 100 underscores the surge in its valuation and the mainstream recognition of its Bitcoin strategy, the infinite money glitch, I call it, promising broader crypto exposure for investors. So for each investor who is into the triple Q ETF, he's going to own 54 cents for each $100. He's going to own 54 cents worth of MicroStrategy now. And I am thrilled about this. I really am. Like it or not, you own Bitcoin, people. You can complain. You can not complain. For me, there's nothing to complain about. This is a wonderful, wonderful situation. So from now on, if you do go buy the QQQ and dollar cost average into it, you are owning Bitcoin. And I mean, you can do many different ways buy Bitcoin, right? Itself. You can take the custody of it. You can do many different ways. You can buy the Bitcoin ETF by BlackRock, which is IBIT. You can, do that. You can buy MicroStrategy, which owns Bitcoin. I mean, look, there's many, 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 many different ways of getting into it.